PTSD, this is what ended up happening because it was really a huge learning experience for me because our foundation, we consider a community foundation. It's very small. We're not a big foundation like Gary Sinise, like Tunnel for Towers. We're more the boots on the ground. And as the years were going by, the calls that I was getting was from veterans in a mental health crisis.
Wow.
And I was so stunned. I wasn't trained in that
Exactly.
category.
Right.
And so the first thing that I said to them is, thank you for calling. And I said, I want you to know a couple things. I said that we really do care. Thank you for your service. And I said, I'm going to tell you something that I want you to understand. How you feel is absolutely normal for what you've been through. And do you know, every time I said that, there was always the deepest sigh
I could imagine.
on
Yeah.
the other end of the phone, that they knew that it was normal. And so there were so many calls that came in just from our area, and
Wow.
they still do.
Okay.
So this is where even when I was visiting the hospital, when Joel first came home, and so I was at the hospital all the time,
Okay.
there were veterans at Hines VA that were going there for this PTSD, and they would say, please don't tell anybody I'm here.
Wow.
And so I think from the beginning of 20 years ago to now, it's come so long where the veterans don't feel like they can't tell somebody because
Exactly.
they are understanding it is normal for it's a brain health criteria.
Right.
It's so I've learned so much my own self from that, as you and I were discussing, because I'm myself a TBI survivor from a two car accident.
Right.
So I can speak to them on a different level because even though mine's not military related, I still understand the biology of the brain pretty
Got it.
well.
Got it. Yeah, I think I think more and more people are becoming aware that, like you mentioned, they're not the only ones that are struggling through it, right? But I think we need to get the message out there more because there is a lot of people that are just sitting at home, not getting out there, talking to others. So I think if you're able to get out there and talk to people, talk to foundations, talk to other veterans, and just find out, hey, this is something that we all go through. And I've had a lot of special forces guys on here. They all went through the same thing. And I had a psychologist on here. It's like name's Dr. Chris Free, and he goes, Dave,